Nashoba, welcome to our final broadcast of the semester. How do you feel about that, Ichabod?
I am a little bereft, but I'm sure the new journalism team is going to be amazing.
You know what else is amazing? Nashoba offers an SAT prep course, boot camp style.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's going to run from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on 4 Saturdays, January 28th, February 4th, February 11th, and March 4th.
You can register in person at the guidance office, with registration closing at the end of the school day on January 21st. The fee is $195 per student.
It's filling up fast, so make sure to take advantage of this incredible resource.
Now on to Student Spotlight with Ben.
Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Student Spotlight. This week we're here with Olivia Liang, a senior here at Nashoba. Olivia here is part of the EMT program, and if you want to talk anything about that.
Yeah, so the Nashoba EMT Cadet Program is a really amazing program. Normally in the state of Massachusetts, you have to wait until you're 18 to get certified as an emergency medical technician. But with the waiver we have from the state, students at Nashoba who are part of the program can get certified at 16 and a half instead. So it's a really great opportunity to learn a lot of medical skills and just basic teamwork skills and sort of build your skill set. And have a real impact on the community.
Yeah, that sounds great. So do you have to be like a sophomore or junior to get in this program? Can you be a freshman to get in? Like, what exactly are the requirements to like be a part of this program?
So we've been trying to definitely like get the word out there to the freshmen that the program exists in case anyone's interested. But applications start happening in sophomore year and junior year.
Got it. Awesome. And I also heard you are going on this Bridges of Malawi trip. I don't really know much about it, so if you could just elaborate. What is it all about? Like, what are you guys doing there?
Yeah, so Bridges to Malawi is a nonprofit organization based out of Hudson, Massachusetts, and it's a group of American healthcare workers, mainly physicians, that go to Malawi and help serve rural populations that don't necessarily have really great access to medical care. And every year they have a competition where they give a test, a multiple choice test, to some high schoolers from Nashoba, Maynard, and I think Marlborough as well. And whoever scores the highest on the test gets to go to Malawi for free and help out with medical care with the medical team.
So did you need to be a part of the EMT program to be a part of this, or was it just like kind of coincidence that they're both medical programs?
Yeah, I know definitely a lot of EMTs from Nashoba are really interested in the program, but the competition is open to everyone across the school if
Awesome.
you're a junior or a senior.
Juniors and seniors only. Awesome. Anything else you'd like to talk about? I mean, you're on Student Spotlight, so the floor is totally open.
Yeah, I would just really like to emphasize that the Nashoba EMT Cadet Program is an amazing program, and it has really changed my life, honestly. I currently work for the Stowe Fire Department. I just got hired, and I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without the program. So it's really been an amazing experience, and I highly encourage anyone who is interested in it to pursue it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your interview today. And that's it for
you.
Student Spotlight. And we'll go back to our anchors.
Nashoba History Day is affiliated with National History Day.
For Nashoba students, National History Day is a quarter-long academic program focused on historical research, interpretation, and creative expression for 11th graders.
By participating in NHD, students become writers, filmmakers, web designers, playwrights, and artists as they create unique contemporary expressions of history.
The experience culminates in a series of contests at the local and affiliate levels and an annual national competition in the nation's capital in June.
This year's theme is Frontiers in History, People, Places, and Ideas.
Great job, juniors.
Now let's head over to Question of the Week.
Welcome to the Question of the Week with Enzo and Alex. All right, so because this is the final broadcast of the semester, we're doing 2 questions this week. The first question is,
what's your favorite pasta shape?
and the second question is, what would you buy first with $10 million? I'm here with
Gabby.
And Charlotte.
the question of the week is, what's your favorite pasta shape?
Cavatappi.
Bow tie.
All right, thank you. I'm here with
Callan.
If you had $10 million, what would be the first thing you'd buy?
I'll buy McDonald's, an entire restaurant, because I'm Cal McGowan.
Where would this McDonald's be purchased?
Probably the one in Clinton.
All right, yeah, that's nice. All right, I'm here with.
Dylan. Hunter.
Zach.
And what's your favorite pasta shape?
Rigatoni.
Penne.
Penne rigatoni.
That's great. All right, I'm here with.
Ruben.
And if you had $10 million, what would be the first thing you'd buy?
I'd probably buy my mother a house.
That's very kind of you. What kind of house?
Just a mansion, somewhere warm where she can relax.
Would it be in the United States or would it be in a different country?
Probably back home, Kenya.
Get to class.
Okay, I'm here with
Nico.
And Nico, what's your favorite pasta shape?
Probably elbow.
What even is that?
It's like elbow-shaped pasta.
Great. Thank you for your answer, Nico.
You're welcome, Enzo.
I'm here with.
Mr. Sakalarian.
All right, what's your favorite pasta shape?
Pasta shape or
Yeah,
pasta
pasta
style? Fusilli, like the swirly, kind of textured.
All right, that's great. Thank you.
Everybody wave.
Back to you guys.
I'm here with.
Abby.
If you had $10 million, what would be the first thing you'd buy?
Probably a house. Stop.
Wait, keep going. What kind of house?
Oh, I don't know. Like a nice one.
Where?
Around my family, so probably around here still. Turn it off.
I'm here with.
Lucas Rohrberg.
What's your favorite pasta shape, Lucas?
My favorite pasta shape? Probably angel hair.
That's a good answer. Oh, I'm here with.
Silas Marciani.
What's your favorite pasta shape, Silas?
Shells.
Good answer.
Especially like the Annie's white mac and cheese shells. Those are fuego, bro.
That's a good answer. Thank you so much. I'm here with.
George Garrick.
Zaim Sherwani.
So, what's your favorite pasta shape?
Pasta shape. I love macaroni because macaroni and cheese. Very enjoyable filling.
I like rigatoni because it's thick.
That's a good answer. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, I'm here with.
Max.
And what's your favorite pasta shape?
Oh, pasta shape. I think I might have to go with bow tie pasta.
That's great.
Absolutely my favorite.
That's it. Thank you for watching. Now back to Francesca and Emily.
Yesterday, 172 students attended the DECA district competition at UMass Lowell.
Nice job to everyone who participated, and congrats to everyone who advanced to states.
The state competition will take place in Boston on March 9th. We will keep you updated on those results as they come in.
Next up, the Nashoba Eats crew heads over to Nan's. Let's check it out.
This is Nashoba Eats at Nan's Market, and we are here with
Jordan Mackey again.
So, what's the address of this place? What's the history?
We're here at 271 Great Road, just down the street from Hale Middle School and the police station. The history of this property runs pretty deep. This has actually been most recently the Stowaway Inn as of 2015, when the new owners renovated it to turn it into what it is now. But the history goes all the way back to 1835, where this was like a trading post, a general store. It's always been some type of lodging and market type of supply place, even when there was no pavement here, on the trade routes going into Boston, which is pretty neat. The cool well in the floor, when you go inside and you look down, that's actually the original well from this property from 1835. I don't know if it's the same brick, but it's hand dug well. We turned it into a kind of a cool feature to look at, but now it actually supplies water to our sprinkler system.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And then, is this your only location, or is there another one?
Well, due to the outrageous support from the community and everyone here, as we brought tasty, delicious, scratch-made food to the suburbs, we were able to open another location in Southborough. which was very fun. We opened this one kind of right in the middle of COVID. We have a restaurant in Sudbury that we reopened as a taqueria, but it wasn't beforehand. And we had this business idea for a farm-to-table fried chicken restaurant. For a number of years, just kind of sitting on the shelf collecting dust, waiting for its time. You know, everybody loves fried chicken. It's delicious, but all of the best fried chicken restaurants have one thing in common. Everything else they make is pretty bad. So we wanted to go, okay, well, where can I get good chicken and good sides so I don't have to make a second stop for dinner? And funny enough, the original name was going to be Nan's Chicken Shack, but when we found this piece of location, we were like, well, we can't use shack here. So, we rebranded to just, to Nan's Kitchen and Market and started doing some retail and stuff. So, we're very excited, and we can't say thank you enough to the community for helping this be so successful. And, we'll just keep cooking great food.
That's awesome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's take him to it. Let's bring him inside. And cut. So my first impression of the shop is it's really good. There's a lot of decorations. It's seasonal, and I'm a big fan of that. What do you think?
What's back here?
Oh, no, that's the alcohol selection. We're not allowed to talk about that for obvious reasons. So don't point the camera over there, and we're going to take you over here. We got a little kit of some hot sauces. And
close-ups in there?
Get some close-ups. Bring it in.
What we got here? Hot sauces of every type.
Oh, yeah, peppermint chocolate over there, marshmallows, and then some ice cream over here.
New Sealy Micro Creamery. They even got that there here. Let's see. We got salted cream, cookies and cream, cake batter. Those are my two favorite.
The decorations are very good, and I'm a huge fan. Let's take you over this part of the section. In case you wanted to go shopping, let's see. We can buy some pots over here, and wow, some beautiful decorations. Maybe even some baby clothes. That's interesting. I mean, and another cool feature is this well. I'm scared to stand over it, but it's pretty cool. It looks like it goes down around like 30, 40 feet. That makes me
60.
Makes me a little nervous there, huh?
Yeah. So over here we have some bracelets. You're trying to get someone a present for Christmas. Right over here. Actually, these are all pretty cool. Cheap price, $25. That's not too bad. Those are authentic. What do we have over here? Pots, images of Stowe, and we even have soap. Make sure to stay clean. Don't be like Gio.
Whoa.
And we even have books here. It's not just about the food. It's about learning how to make the food. Let's take you over here. Ooh. Trying to make a little pasta dinner? You got all the sauces you need over here. We got the oil you need, special sauce if you're trying to make any sandwiches, hot sauce. What do we have over here? Some sauces for salad dressing. Pasta. And then right here we got the pasta. Tell them about the pasta, Jim.
The pasta looks like we got sfigoloni.
Never heard of that one.
Never heard of that, but it's fancy. It looks good. Looks fancy. It's appealing. I don't know. Let's take you to the next part of the store. Over here, the spices. We got a whole lot of spices I've never heard of before, but they look pretty good. They look good. Let's take you to the back.
They got good tunes in here too. Alright, so right here we got the jams, the almond butter. It's not always about peanut butter. Sometimes you got people who are allergic to peanut butters.
Milk here.
They even have chocolate milk. Are you kidding me? Chocolate milk. And guess what? We're thinking about dinner meals. Nah. We got breakfast here too. They got oatmeal, pancakes, and they got their own Whistle Pig maple syrup. And you got granola too if you need that. And then over here with the frozen section, having the boys over, having the girls over, whatever it is, late night dinner, don't want to go out. We got frozen food here. Delicious 4-cheese pizza. Got mod sticks, ramen, fries. You name it, they got it. And then for after, we got a delicious acai bowl, some mango pops, and they really got everything here, Gio. What side you got? What side you got?
Merch over here.
Hello, my name is Nan.
That is pretty sick.
That's a top shirt. I need that.
Show around some merch over here. I love the decorations here.
And here? Let's see what we got here. Get clucked. Come on, boy. That is tough. All right, what else do we have here? What else? Huh. So right over here we have a little fireplace. I think we can conclude this is a very festive store, and I think that's what makes it so appealing. And, you know, they have a lot of decorations, and depending on the season, you know, I'm sure they have the cool summer stuff, but more soap, and I'm a fan of the store. I like the setting, the atmosphere. Big fan. Now let's head back over here. Big store they have here. Ooh. You know, we've been talking about savory food this whole time. Guess what? They even got my dad's cookies. Come on, you can't be my dad's cookies.
Wait, your dad's cookies?
No, they're my dad's cookies. Not your dad, my dad. And then right here, you know, milk cookies. You got these. No, these are actually delicious right here. The Tate Shop cookies right here. What else do we got? Not sure what that is, but that looks good. Dried mangoes, dried stuff. And then guess what? You're trying to party? We got salsa and chips. You know, that's how you start the party.
Let's take him to the treats. We got some banana pudding. We got some mud pies. These are Nan's specialties here, and we're gonna have to give these a try.
You're not finding this anywhere else. And we can bring it right over here. Looking to grab some snacks for your kids' lunch. We got some string cheese, Napoli. You know, you got packed lunches here, little salads here, and then guess what? Never forget the bev. Orange pineapple. That's tough. And then I've never seen this before anywhere, but wait a minute, what is that?
This is fancy.
No, okay. Kombucha too for any of kombucha lovers who, you know, like drinking that stuff. And then guess what? Tired in the morning? Come to Nan's and get some coffee. We got Dean's Beans. We got Speedwell. You know, we got everything you need here. And then
fireplace. We got here some more decorative items. We got a fireplace. We got some stockings. Anything there? With a bunch of candy in there. Wow, it's impressive. It's impressive. All right, that shows you just about the whole store here, and we're gonna take you to going to get the food. All so you're taking us through you're the most famous sandwiches you got. Tell us about them.
Right.
What are these sandwiches?
So we got a couple of mainstays, right? We have the Nan's Classic Chicken Sammy. That was the one that started it, right? Which is more of a savory. Then in February, on Super Bowl Sunday in 2021, we introduced the Nansville Hot, which is a play on Nashville Hot. So Nashville Hot chicken's got paprika, it's got garlic, it's got this subset of spices that are great, but it also has a lot of cayenne pepper, and that's what makes Nashville Hot, like, melt your face hot. As a chef, I don't like cayenne pepper. All it is heat. There's no flavor. So what we did is we re-engineered the recipe to have much more flavorful chilies involved. So we use Calabrian chili, Thai bird chili, you know, Aleppo pepper. So we have like acidity and like citrusy chilies, so that you get all the flavor of the Nashville Hot, but not the uncomfortable heat with no taste, right? So then we got the savory, which is the classic. We got the Nansville Hot, which is the spicy one. And then our seasonal this year is we decided to do a hot honey, because hot honey is so popular. So we're taking local honey from Hudson Hives right down here in Hudson, and we're utilizing this chili oil, and we actually emulsify the oil and the honey together so that it's creamy and not greasy. So what we're going to do is we're going to build one of each for you today, and kind of show you and kind of walk through what goes on the classic Nan's chicken sandwiches.
One thing I got to say is I love how you guys try to branch out locally and try to get everything local and keep it kind of like your own thing. I'm a huge fan of that. So,
well, local food, you know, it's really easy to local food is like it's like a big movement. Everyone wants to have local food, right? But just because it's local doesn't always mean it's good, right? Now, we have a really fortunate opportunity with Boston Food Hub because of our vegetables. Most of the year, every single vegetable that we sell comes from Massachusetts, because they broker a relationship with all of these farms in Massachusetts, and they bring all their vegetables to one spot, which is they just bought Stonefield Farm, which is right on the Stowe-Acton line. So before all those vegetables go to Boston, they actually stop in our own backyard. So they made it really easy for us, because buying local is hard. You got to make 50 phone calls to get your food instead of one. You know, so Boston Food Hub's making it easier, right? And the local food, it's fresher, it tastes better, it's cheaper. The local local farmers are getting more money, you know. So buying local is there's an economic thing there that's really important, and it just so happens that food tastes better when it travels a shorter distance, right?
All right, let's take you to how he makes these sandwiches.
All right, so what we got here, this is also, I wouldn't say local, but it's regionally made. A good chicken sandwich starts with a great bun. This is a brioche bun, which is a bun that's got egg and butter in it, which makes it really tender, right? So it doesn't get like tough, like a baguette or like or a sandwich, because the fat makes it really tender, and let's be honest, fat is delicious, right?
Absolutely.
So we're gonna start with the brioche bun. This is a kind of a smoky, spicy mayonnaise mixture, right? It's got cider vinegar, it's got chilies, a couple different kinds of chilies, but even though it looks spicy, it's really not, right? So the other key to a really good chicken sandwich is you need a lot of mayonnaise. In my opinion, like if you don't have mayonnaise in the corner of your mouth, you know, you got to have a nice moist and creamy sandwich, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to start with a healthy spreading of these. Now, this is for the Nan's Classic, right? So the Nan's Original Sammy has this dusting, what we call in the kitchen, we call it smoky spicy shake. So it's like a blend of almost 16 different spices and herbs that lend to it. There's also some sugar in there that gives that kind of, it's not really sweet, but it rounds out the spice and it rounds out the salt, so it's kind of like salty, sweet, but it doesn't really taste sweet. You just get savory when you mix it, right? So there we go. Now, I can't tell you what's in the breading because then I'd have to kill you. But I will tell you it's not gluten-free. We get asked all the time, and just some things in life can't be done gluten-free, right? So there's a different set of spices that marinate the chicken and a different set of spices in the breading, and also a third set of spices in that seasoning over the top. So altogether, it's like 23 different spices that are playing together in different ways. Some are lending kind of a more like zesty flavor, some are adding a smoky element, some are adding a sweeter element. So we think that it kind of hits all together. Right? So the next step is going to be this crunchy slaw, right? Everyone's familiar with coleslaw on a pulled pork sandwich, but this isn't really coleslaw. This is our vegetable slaw. It's got kale in it, it's got broccoli in it, and it's got cabbage in it. And the cabbage right now is still from Massachusetts. So you got to have a lot of slaw on the sandwich. A really good sandwich should run down to your elbow. All right? There we go. That's the Nan's chicken sandwich, the infamous. All right? So the next one we're going to put together, we're going to do the hot honey. All right? It gets the same spread. You know, we tried a bunch of different spreads, and, you know, we feel that the same spread is really what everyone wants. You know, it does the trick. So we're kind of doing a slight variation on the same sandwich, right? Like I said, one's savory, one's sweet, and one's hot, right? So you can get every palate together. This one has pickles, because the honey, all right, the honey and the pickles together, it sounds weird, right? Honey and pickles. But it's like, you think sweet and sour, you're like, okay, I get sweet and sour. Sweet and sour is my thing, right? So then we get, again, the chicken sandwich, and then we're going to put this hot honey mixture all over it, right? Now the honey and the chili oil together, we needed it to stay on the sandwich. So we made the honey and the chili very thick, right? Because you don't want it to be, you know, it's still going to be messy to eat, but it needs to stay on the sandwich if you want the sandwich to taste good. All right, now the Nansville hot, right? So the Nashville hot chicken typically gets an oil, right? Because you got to add flavor to the chicken. But if you add anything wet, what's going to happen to your chicken?
It's going to be dripping.
It's just going to be soggy, right? So we introduced the flavor in the form of an oil, right? So the oil is able to get on there, and then we let it drip. And then we introduce, this is from our single source origin spice partner, Burlap and Barrel. This is called Aleppo chili pepper. So it's more citrusy than it is hot. So don't get me wrong, this sandwich is spicy, but it looks terrifying, and it's not. You know, so then we add the Aleppo pepper, which adds a citrusy note, a little more heat, but more importantly, it holds the oil on the sandwich, right? So it mixes with the oil so that it doesn't really run down, all right? We're going to grab some more of this mayo again. All right. And this one also gets pickles because it really helps to tame the heat a little bit, balance it out, but it's still spicy, but the pickles also give you a nice crunch.
Yep.
Then we pop that spicy sandwich on there, all right? And then we got the Nashville hot. hot honey, which is our seasonal. It's going to change. We're actually working on a super hot.
Wow.
We've had a lot of requests for an over-the-top hot sandwich, so we're working on one. It's going to have a pretty cool name, too. We're going to name it after the hot paprika that we use in it, and that'll probably be the next one. So, every season, twice a year, we'll launch a seasonal sandwich. So this one will change. These two always stay the same, and that's kind of where it's going to be, right? You don't really need more than 3 chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
I mean, too many choices is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But you can also change the sandwich however you want, and people can and they will. They do. They add cheese, they add bacon, they add lettuce. They kind of make it their own, and everyone's got their own way to eat a Nan's chicken sandwich. Even our staff, everyone, it's like, oh no, I get the hot, but I do this to it. Nan eats the hot, but she puts slaw and cheese on it. So,
let's get a quick close up of these. These look fabulous. The show here, it's great. It's great. Thank you so much for doing this.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for coming out.
Of course,
I love to see you guys shooting for the school and doing your thing and making a little show. I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna go give these a try and let's get to it.
All right, now we're gonna try them. I'm having the Nansville Hot.
Having the hot honey barbecue.
Classic original.
It's messy, but it's good. Delicious.
Great sandwich.
All right, yummy in my tummy. If you guys are coming out here, make sure you give this a try and tell them we sent you. Nashoba News sent you. Be there.
Good eats, and we're out.
Thanks for watching. Now back to Francesca and Emily.
You did it wrong. I'm supposed to say thank you for watching. I'm supposed to be standing there like this, doing nothing.
Fine, alright.
It's recording soon.
And that wraps up this week's edition of Nashoba News.
Slay the house down, Nashoba.
You could do better.
I can.
Hey, Rue, do you have any plans for college?
Gio, I'm not actually sure. I'm thinking about maybe staying in Mass.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna make sure to hit up that state college fair.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Hey guys.
Wow, that looked delicious. A big shout out to Miss LaRose, Andy Allison, and Avery Cohen who put it all together.
So, Ruben, I actually have another shout out to you.
You do?
Yes, it goes to you and Grace.
We have the activity fair in the courtyard during all lunches on October 6th.
Stop by and check out. Yeah, reset that.
No, we're not getting it.
How's my form, Ruben?
So what kind of resources are offered at this fair?
I'm so excited to. Oh wait.
Well, thank you for that report because if you didn't have to say it, I would have had to say it.
In the comics, just restart.
Oh, wait, do you want me to start?
Thanks for watching.
Mine's probably Milky Way.
Grace.
I agree. Milky Way's a good choice.
Favorite kind of potato?
Last week, boys soccer won 3-2 against Marlborough in the first Central Mass tournament game. A great start to the tournament. Boys golf. Can I redo it? I'm sorry.
Thank you for that regional report, and I think that'll do it, huh, Rube?
Yeah, well, and we are now.
Third takes a charm. You said it. Another important announcement. Sophomore class dues are due now.
Yes, all of the class of 2025 is to pay $60 that will be used for our prom, senior banquet, graduation, and other fun events throughout our time here at Nashoba.
Pay by scanning the QR code on your screen or by clicking the link in Dr. Boynton's January 3rd newsletter.
Yes, make sure to put class of 2025 in the activity line.
Speaking of class dues, juniors also need to have $75 of their $100 total of their class dues paid before they can purchase prom tickets this spring.
If you are a junior and would like to check your balance, reach out to your class treasurer, Polly Michelle, or your advisor, Mrs. Foley.
Now let's head over to Packed with Flavor to see what our food students are cooking up.
Welcome back to Packed with Flavor. My name is Nick and my new and improved assistant,
Peter. Today we're making quick and easy snacks for athletes. We're making a chocolate protein shake and a chicken quesadilla.
We're going to start by making the chocolate shake. Into a blender we add the bananas and strawberries, the chocolate chips, the protein powder, and 2 cups of milk. Now that it's blended, we're going to go over to Peter to show us how to make a quesadilla.
First, you're going to brush some butter onto the pan. Next, you're going to put one of the corn tortillas on the pan. And then you're going to add your cheese. The chicken. And then you'll add another layer of cheese. After this, let the quesadilla on the pan until it's golden brown. And then, once the cheese starts to melt, you place the final layer of the tortilla on top. Once the other side of the tortilla is golden brown, you're going to flip it like so. I just flipped it and we're going to wait a minute for the other side to get golden brown. Now that it's done, I'll see you over at the cutting board.
Now that everything's all made, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to try it. There's no one better than Callum.
Hey guys. It's delicious. And I'll be taking this for later.
We hope these 2 recipes can help you stay fit and healthy. See you next time.
All right, everybody, that's all for our final broadcast of the semester.
That's right. Soon enough, you'll be seeing a fresh bunch of kids here running shop, but I'm sure you can expect the same quality on your reliable weekly news update here at Nashoba.
Best of luck to the next journalism class. We are excited to see what the new broadcast team will accomplish.
Slay the house down, Nashoba.
Slay the house down, Nashoba.
Slay the house down, Nashoba.
Slow. Like, wow. Slay the house down, Nashoba.
Slay the house down, Nashoba. Slay the house down, Nashoba.
Slay the house down, Nashoba.